Hello everyone, I'm Ronnie Johnson. I'm here today with head track and field coach for UAPB men's and women's program, head coach Christopher McCoy. Thank you for joining us today on Coach's Corner.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
Well, Coach, you went out to Oklahoma University this past weekend. How was it?
Well, Mr. Johnson, Oklahoma was good. We had some good performances that weekend. And like I said, we're just getting better and better every week.
Okay. Who really stood out in the event this past weekend, Coach?
Well, Mr. Johnson, at Oklahoma, we had our senior leading the way, Juwan Parker. He did a good job this weekend. We also had, on the men's side, one freshman, Wade Garner, and had a sophomore, Malik Smith, who did good. And we also had Travis Biggs, who also did good in the triple jump.
Lamik Smith.
Malik Smith.
Yeah, took first in the 600-yard run with a time of 1:12.04. LaMarcus Woodard took second in the 400-meter dash with a time of 50.62. And Juwan Parker took third in the 200 meters with a time of 22.63. Go in a little bit depth about those three kids there, Coach.
Juwan is a senior, so he's been doing this for a while for us, and he's a good kid. He's a leader. He's our team leader. Malik Smith is a sophomore, based as an 800-meter runner and a 400-meter runner. He coming along good this year. LaMarcus is also a sophomore. LaMarcus is a junior. LaMarcus coming along too, and he's going to be good for us as the season goes on.
Okay. Miles Dortch took third in the weight throw. Talk a little bit about Miles a little bit, Coach.
Miles is picking up the sport. The weight throw is a little different from the hammer. It's a bigger ball. So Miles is doing good. We hope by the time SWAC comes, he can be at throwing about 15, 16 meters in the weight.
Okay. Your 4x4 relay team took second. Talk about who was give me the rundown on who was first leg, second leg, third leg, anchor leg.
On the men's 4x4, the leadoff leg was Juwan Parker again, our senior. Second leg was Malik Smith. Third leg was Rasheed McLean. And the anchor leg was Wade Garner. And them guys ran good. We were trying to get in the fastest section. We ended up getting in the second section, and we actually came second overall. And we ran a very fast time.
Okay. On the men's side, once again, Coach, talk about you had 19 top 10 finishes. Talk about that a little bit. Go and know what it takes to build a quality track and field program.
Well, it take a lot. It take a lot of hard work with myself and my assistant coaches, and we just trying. We just doing our best, and the kids are responding to what we're trying to do, and we getting ourselves ready for SWAC championship and maybe possibly going to the NCAA championship. That's the ultimate goals. Okay.
And you participate in meets like this and help prepare for conference championships.
Yes, we do. We going to Oklahoma is a good meet to get ready to compete with kids on a little higher level to get ready for our SWAC championship.
Okay. Well, Coach, I'm just going to ask you a question here. For those for people who understand track and learning about track, a 400-meter runner, how do you prepare for a 400-meter race?
Well, it's hard. It's many ways to prepare for a 400-meter runner, a race. But I try to get my guy. I try to let them in their own zone. I tell them before the meet and before in practice, try to tell them how to run the race, especially indoor. Indoor is very hard. We call it a turn. The first person to get to the turn is always going to be the person to win. So one thing I tell them, I get to the turn. And if you don't get the turn, just stay relaxed and still run your race so you can come home and finish good. But the 400-meter dash is a mental game too. You got to be mentally ready to run the 400-meter dash.
So in your preparation through the week leading up to the meet, what kind of training do you do during the week?
During the week, like this past week came up Monday, we did some 450s, 200s. Yesterday we did 150s. Today we had early morning practice today, so we only did some sprint stuff today because we have an early meet this week. So we try to go, get the data to get off on Sundays and come back and try to go a little bit hard on Monday and Wednesday. And so they can be ready for the weekend. Okay.
Now moving on to the women's side, you had Summer Gilliam take fourth in the high jump with a height of 151 meters. Brianna Burke took fourth in the long jump with a distance of 5.53 meters. Kara Brooks, seventh in the shot put with a throw of 12.03 meters. And Kara Brooks, eighth in the weight throw with a throw of 11.09 meters. Talk a little bit the women's side.
The women's side, you know, I think the girls, the young ladies, they was a little bit shell shocked this weekend because we was at OU, and a lot of times some kids go to big schools like that, they get shell shocked. But overall, they rebound back, and at the end of the meet, we ran a 4x4. A lot of the girls ran good on the 4x4, and so I just think we just got to keep working with the girls, and the girls will be okay. I mean, as we go, a lot of times take the women to get going early in the season, especially track. But as the season go, I think we'll be okay.
Okay. Well, where are you traveling to this weekend, Coach?
Oh, this weekend we're going to Indiana, Bloomington, Indiana, to University of Indiana, and we should have a good meet. It's to be our first bank track. We won't be on a flat track. We'll be on a bank track, which you're supposed to run fast on the bank track and do good on the bank track. So we're looking forward to that meet.
Okay, explain the difference between a flat track and a bank track.
Well, a flat track is like you walking on the floor, and it's just a round circle track. It's just flat. A bank track, the curves are raised, and when the curves are raised, they give you an advantage going down a hill. And so you should run fast on the bank track.
Is it sort of like a slingshot effect going around?
It is. It is. It's just like a slingshot effect, and you should run faster on a bank track. And then it's what we call it in track and field, we call it the boards. So the track it's like a piece of rubber on some boards, and you should, it's faster, it's very thin, and it's swift to run fast on it.
Okay, and wrapping up, Coach, who's your utility athlete on the men's side?
On the men's side, I can say Juwan Parker, because he's a senior, he's been here the longest, and he understands what to do. He's also our team leader.
Okay, and on the women's side, who's your utility athlete?
On the women's side, I could say Takia Taylor. Takia Taylor, a senior young lady, and she been there before. She always, since her freshman year, she scored in the SWAC championship, so she understands what it takes to be there when the time to count.
All right, Coach. We thank you for joining us for Coach's Corners today.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone out there, and we'll see you next time.
Go Lions.